カジノへようこそ。
ベットを終了してください。
And the ball just landed on pocket 36 red. Once again, the winning pocket is 36 red. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you good luck. Just place your bets, welcome only, players. Thank you so much for joining my table. Bet is still in progress. Just make sure, players, place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. I'll spin the ball in my right. All bets are in. And the ball just landed on pocket 12 red. Once again, the winning pocket is 12 red. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you good. Just place your bets, welcome only, players. Thank you so much for joining my table. Bet is still in progress. Just make sure, players, to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. Spin the ball in my left. All bets are ending. And the ball just landed on pocket 18 red. Once again, the winning pocket is 18 red. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you good luck. Just place your bets, welcome only, players. Thank you so much for joining my table. Bet is still in progress. Just make sure, players, to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. Spin the ball in my right hand. All bets are in. And the ball just landed on pocket 0. Once again, the winning pocket is 0. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you good luck. Place your bets, welcome only, players. Thank you so much for joining my table. Bet is still in progress. Please make sure, players, to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. Spin the ball in my left. All bets are in. All bets for now. And the ball just landed on pocket 15 black. Once again, the winning pocket is 15 black. Thank you so much for playing with me, players. And I wish you good luck. Please place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my table. Bet is still in progress. Please make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. I'll spin the ball in my right. I'll bet Sir M. And the ball just landed on pocket 23 red. Once again, the winning pocket is 23 red. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you good. Just place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my table. Bet is still in progress. Please make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. I'll spin the ball in my left. I'll bet Sir M. And the ball just landed on pocket 1 red. Once again, the winning pocket is 1 red. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you good. Just place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my table. Bet is still in progress. Please make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. Spin the ball in my right. I'll bet Sir M. And the ball just landed on pocket 27 red. Once again, the winning pocket is 27 red. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you good. Just place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my team. Bet is still in progress. Please make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. I'll spin the ball in my left. I'll bet Sir M. And the ball just landed on pocket 20 black. Once again, the winning pocket is 20 black. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you good luck. Just place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my table. Bet is still in practice. Just make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. Spin the ball in my right. I'll bet Sir M. And the ball just landed on pocket 21. Once again, the winning pocket is 21 red. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you could. Just place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my table. Bet is still in progress. Please make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. Spin the ball in my left. All bets are ended. And the ball just landed on pocket 4 black. Once again, the winning pocket is 4 black. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you could. Just place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my table. That is still in progress. Please make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. Spin the ball in my right. All bets are ended. And the ball just landed on pocket 22 black. Once again, the winning pocket is 22 black. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you could. Just place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my table. That is still in progress. Just make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. Spin the ball in my left. All bets are ended. And the ball just landed on pocket 4 black. Once again, the winning pocket is 4 black. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you good. Just place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my team. That is still in progress. Please make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. Spin the ball in my right. All bets are ended. And the ball just landed on pocket 9 red. Once again, the winning pocket is 9 red. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you. Just place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my table. Bet is still in progress. Please make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. I'll spin the ball in my left. All bets are ended. And the ball just landed on pocket 32. Once again, the winning pocket is 32 red. Thank you so much for playing with me, players, and I wish you could. Just place your bets, welcome only players. Thank you so much for joining my team. Bet is still in progress. Please make sure players to place your bets before the betting time. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. Spin the ball in my right. All bets are in. And the ball just landed on pocket 18. Once again, the winning pocket is 18. Change to the retain to 40 game players.
Hi players, I'm Louie. I'll be your next lucky dealer. Before I start, I'll switch the ball. Please place your bets. Welcome all new players. Thank you for joining on my table. I still have 15 seconds left. Betting is still in progress. The more you bet, the more chances of winning. I'll spin the ball in my left hand. All bets are ended. And the ball just landed on packet 19 red. Once again, the winning packet is 19 red. Thank you so much for playing with me players, and I wish you good luck.
ご利用いただきありがとうございます。